Welcome. This is Lucida of Twinflame RX, and I'm here to bring you the weekly reading for twin flames. And I also look into the karmic partner situation at the end of the reading. So stay to the end if you want to hear about that. The first thing we're going to do is look at this calendar entry, which is a quote from Coretta Scott King for the week. The week is October 3rd, 2022 through Sunday. So this is Monday through Sunday, October 9th, 2022. So the quote is, "Hate is too great a burden to bear if it injures the hater more than it injures the hated." So sometimes in life we come across people that try to ruin our twin flame situation, let's just say, and we can call them haters. But instead of giving them credit, giving them energy, sending negative energy their way, it's better to either ignore them or just stay positive and pray for them, because the one thing is that if you give them energy, it'll fuel their operations, and we don't want to do that with these karmic partners or situations. So I'm going to get started shuffling the cards. We're first going to look at the energy of the divine feminine going into the week and then throughout the week. And then look at the energy of the divine masculine twin throughout the week. So starting middle and end of the week. And then we're going to look at the energy of the two twins combined, their union. And finally, we'll look at the karmic partner or situation. All right, one more shuffle, then we're going to begin looking at the cards. Okay, so for the divine feminine going into the week, there's the energy of the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups indicates a few things. It could indicate celebration of a marriage or like an engagement party. But when we talk about twin flames, a lot of times if you see the Three of Cups, people get worried. For me, I'm interpreting this as the divine feminine may recognize that there was or is a karmic partner situation either on his or her side. So either on the divine feminine or masculine side, or maybe there's a karmic person on both sides. Either way, the divine feminine comes into this week with that energy. Remember, we're also just exiting Mercury retrograde. So Mercury just turned direct the other day, yesterday, and we're going to start seeing things pick up in terms of communication. I believe that another planet also is coming out of retrograde, or just came out of retrograde, Saturn, I believe it is. So that was another important retrograde that just ended, and that'll help bring things forward in the near future for us. For the divine feminine, midweek, there might be an energy brewing with this Knight of Pentacles where he or she is coming from this understanding of the Three of Cups, but then recommitting and slowly and steadily moving forward on the twin flame journey toward his or her beloved, not worrying about whether there's a third party, just focusing on the divine feminine, his or herself, focusing on their own energy. And that'll bring, toward the end of the week, a new understanding for the divine feminine about the twin flame journey, possibly a new beginning in the journey or turning over a new leaf of some sort with this Ace of Pentacles. But it's definitely a 3D energy. So we're going from the divine feminine maybe feeling awkward or something, starting the week off wondering if there's a third party. Maybe just reminiscing about the fact that there was a third party. Now there's not. But either way, the divine feminine is recommitting to the journey, and that's going to allow him or her to start new and fresh with the new week or into the new week ahead. Now for the divine masculine twin, the entry to the week energy is Page of Swords. So this means the divine masculine is going to be discovering his or her truth in deeper ways and being able to communicate that better toward their companion. Hopefully it's the divine feminine. So the divine masculine is focused on the truth and communication and being authentic this week. Then we have this Fool energy. So there's also a sense that the divine masculine realizes that they really need to tap into this Fool energy and faithfully just move forward on this twin flame journey and not try to figure it out logically all the time, which they normally do. The zero, or the very first major arcana in the deck, is about being blind, basically being led by faith throughout the journey. So we're seeing that energy here for the divine masculine. And then we're also seeing the energy toward the end of the week of the Eight of Rods. So the Eight of Rods is about quick communication, a big shift. This can mean a shift from maybe where the divine masculine had not been contacting you to now they're contacting you and talking to you all the time. This could be a shift in the direction that they want to move into a new level of the relationship or connection with you, meaning they want to commit, or they want to see you more, or they want to spend more time with you, or they want to visit you more. Whatever it is, it's going to be more communication coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, because this is about how the DF and the DM view each other and their role and how their energy is flowing throughout the week regarding this twin flame journey. And that being said, when we take into account the two energies of the divine feminine and the masculine, we're going to be looking at that with this, the union of two, starting with the Ace of Rods. So going into the week, we have both twins with this Ace of Rods energy. And by the way, this is the Aquarian tarot. So this Ace of Rods energy is all about really trying to start afresh with each other. So like having a clean slate energetically. Both twins are moving into the week feeling that's what they want, a new start energetically with each other. Then we see this Ten of Swords energy where maybe one or both feel a little backstabbed or betrayed by each other, but then there's also the realization that a lot of the sword activity is coming from our own minds. So we can cause pain to ourselves by having really high expectations of someone else and then not coming through. So I feel that's what's happening for both twins. They're realizing that they can't expect something from the other twin that they can't even give themselves, or they can't expect it if they don't give it to the twin themselves. So we have to be realistic with our expectations, and that looks like the energy the two twins will be in toward the end of the week. And lastly, we have another major arcana here, which is important, the Devil card. The Devil card is about feeling bound to something, and you see two individuals here with the Devil kind of chained. Now, both twins may be feeling that they're so committed to the journey that they are bound to each other, and they may feel a negative connotation from this. But at the beginning of the week, they wanted to start fresh and new. So them feeling bound is kind of negative in a way, but it can lead to empowerment, because when you feel bound to something, you may want to change it in some way to make it more suitable for yourself. So both twins need to come together instead of walking apart from each other, which is shown here. So even if you're close to each other in the 3D, like you're physically intimate, this card shows that you could be emotionally like disconnected from your partner. So the beginning of the week, there's this revival of energy and this release of negative thinking, but there should also be this release of feeling bound in a negative way to your twin, because when you feel like it's not a blessing, then it'll be a harder journey. But when you feel it's a blessing to be connected to your twin, no matter what's going on, then things will ease up on your journey. Okay, finally, we're looking at the karmic partner situation. So this could be going on either side, divine feminine or masculine side. The first energy of the karmic comes in as the King of Cups. Now I have to say something about the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very good lover, but can be fickle and have more than one lover at times. So the King of Cups loves all. The karmic partner situation comes in and acts like they love everybody, but honestly, they really don't. So they are fickle. Now, they come in midweek with this Eight of Swords energy, feeling trapped, feeling blindfolded, feeling bound, feeling gagged, just feeling like, they're stuck, they're imprisoned. So in a way, the karmic partner situation may feel like they are stuck sometimes with you or your twin flame in a situation. But we can always release them. And one of the best ways is to not power them by giving them lots of attention. But when we want to release them, actually giving them less and less attention, then, it might make them feel bound and stuck, but they need to free themselves, just like you free yourself. Mentally is how they need to free themselves here, because we're talking about sword energy. And finally, we have, normally we don't have reversals, but we had the 10 of rods in reverse. So this is all about being overwhelmed, but then being able to release that overwhelming feeling. So what I think about regarding this is that the karmic partner situation is realizing that they can be as fake as they want, but that's going to leave them nowhere with the twins. So this week it looks like they're not getting what they want with the twin, no matter what face they put on. And we're going to look at a little advice from the bottom of the deck from Spirit. We have the 6 of rods. So this means that this week you're going to go and walk your walk and talk your talk and walk your talk and do your twin flame journey and just be on the journey of life, feeling victorious with the 6 of rods, feeling energetic, knowing that you are moving if you're following your higher self guidance, if you're following your intuition, if you're connecting with your higher power, God, source, universe, and asking for the steps that you need to take on your journey, you can be assured that you will gain the divine inspiration. That's what the rods are about, inspiring, firing you up. You will gain that inspiration to continue on your journey. So don't forget to connect with your higher power this week. Remember that disliking the karmic partner situation is okay, but when you put too much energy, the energy of hate, that really gives the karmic partner situation energy. And if you don't want to give them energy, then they're going to feel trapped themselves and maybe leave the karmic situation themselves because it isn't beneficial to them anymore. So with that in mind, I want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, I'm available for personal readings. And if you like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Namaste.